come along with me on a tour of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. Let's go. So first things you need for Parade of Homes is drinks, because it is hot and you're going to be driving around and sweating. Cool thing though is a lot of little kids will have little lemonade stands, so we also end up buying drinks that way too. So let's go. So the Utah Valley Parade of Homes is a way for the builders to show off what type of work they do, the custom work. They have entry-level builders all the way up to the custom builders, and they have different pricing and bracketing on the homes, so you can get affordable homes or you can just daydream and see the expensive homes. How you get tickets is to go to uvparade.com to get tickets, and this Parade of Homes is probably the best in the country. I've run into people from other states who fly into Utah just to see this parade because our houses are so cool. Now, it runs for usually 3 weeks, and it's Tuesday through Saturday from noon till 9-ish. If you go during business hours, it's a whole lot easier to get into the homes and it's less crowded. You can bring kids, but it is less fun with your kids. So some years we've brought our kids, some years we've left them home. It just kind of depends on the schedule, but they will have to have tickets. So keep that in mind. And you can go back and see your top 2 favorite homes again a second time with your ticket, but it's a one-time entry per ticket. So let's go check out this builder. So one of the first things you have to do is grab a book, because the book tells you all the details. So like this one has the info on the house and it gives you a price point. We like to play the game where you guess how much the house is after walking through for a little bit, just to kind of play around. And then they have roped off sections that they don't want you to open doors or they don't want you to jump on the furniture, which makes sense because a lot of these homes were actually built for someone. Some of them are still for sale and some are not. It just kind of depends on the builder and their demographic. And this builder actually has a little walkthrough tour, so they want you to take the tour in a certain way. So they'll have numbers through 1 through however many, and if you follow it, you'll get exactly what the builder wants you to see. So right now we're in the primary suite. We have a huge bed space, built-in fireplace, double-sided with seating, and let's go check out the bathroom. So we are shower snobs. So we're constantly looking at the shower, trying to figure out how it is. And the fun thing is this year, the contractor who did our bathroom actually has 2 homes in the parade this year. So I'm excited to see what his bathrooms look like compared to mine. The Parade of Homes is a self-guided tour. So once you find the address of one house, you can go to the next one. Usually you can see 2, maybe 3 houses an hour based off of how close they are to each other. And if you know the area, you're gonna have more expensive homes in the Highland, Mapleton, Alpine area, and you'll have a little more affordable homes in Saratoga or Eagle Mountain or, well, Lehigh, kind of depending. If you're in town for a short amount of time and you just want to see the high-end homes, I would focus on Highland and Alpine and Mapleton. Mapleton is not close to Highland and Alpine, so keep that in mind when you're scheduling your tours. So you can jump online and they have an app that has all the addresses, so you can use that. Because it is new construction, it is always a little trickier to find some of the houses. They do have directional signage that says Parade of Homes, and it kind of has an arrow pointing that will help you once you get a little bit closer. kind of like the one right there. So before we check out the next house, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I do when I tour the houses. So I'm looking for current trends and future trends for my clients to make sure that I'm giving them the best advice when it comes to renovating their house to add value, because what is going on in these multi-million-dollar homes will eventually be the style in the homes in the next 3 to 5 years. And the nice thing is I don't personally work for any of these builders, so I can give you an honest opinion on their finish work and their quality based off of my years and years of experience of touring these homes. So every year I make sure I get out to all of the top homes to help my clients have a better experience. If you're new here, I'm Becca Summers with Seasons Real Estate, and we do everything Utah and real estate. So if you are thinking about building, let us guide you through the whole process, whether it's your very first home or it's your mansion estate home. We'd love to help you out. So a couple things that we've been seeing for a couple years that are trending and are starting to go into the lower price point homes is this white oak with the wider plank and longer. They're 8 feet long. We're also starting to see a lot more paneling like this house has, and wallpaper has been a trend for a few years, and we're starting to see that in almost everything. Okay, so this is a lock-off door, so I'm guessing there's an apartment. Let's find out. So it is super common in Utah to have some form of apartment, either to rent out to other people or for people coming to stay in town. So we see basement apartments all the time. This one is currently over the garage. A big thing we're seeing is 10-foot ceilings in basements. And if you are building, I highly recommend getting it priced out. It is expensive because they have to do bigger footings and bigger walls, but it makes your basement feel a lot bigger and roomier. Okay, so we're gonna play a game. Guess which house is more expensive? This one? Or this one? And I'll answer it after you get a chance to tour both. So this is a small design detail, but makes this so expensive.
They have absolutely no trim, so the drywall is butt up right on the corner and it's tight, so you have to do a really good job framing and drywalling to get this look.
All right, so if you guessed this house, you would be correct. This home is under contract for $3 million, where this one is between $2 and $2.5 million. But this one has a pool and a sports court and everything in the landscaping. So really, they're very comparable homes when it comes to the home themselves. So one thing I love about the parade of homes is some of the homes are for sale. They're spec homes. The builder built them with the intent of selling them. And other homes are actually homes that were built for someone. So the next house we're going to see was a custom home built for someone, and they're kind enough to let us go tour their house. So I'm really excited to see this one. It's built by Brinkerhoff Construction, and they always do fun, quirky things. And I saw that this one is 15,000 square feet, so it's gonna be huge. And because good Utah fashion, it has a gun range in the basement. Let's go check it out. Okay, before seeing the house, I want you to guess how much this one is. So on the pricing brackets, they have numbers. This one, they're saying it's over $5 million, which is not surprising because the lot itself cost $1.6 million. And there are lots available. They come in 2.5 acre lots, so you can check out the whole neighborhood if you're looking to build here in Mapleton. Thank you for joining us on our tour of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. Now, this is only a few homes of the 33 available, so if we have time, we'll make more. But if you are thinking about building and want to know the pros, the cons, the good builders, the bad builders, everything that comes with being a local who knows what's going on in the market, reach out. We'd love to help you. You can reach us at our email or our phone number. We help people relocate and build homes all the time.